Listen closely, because this is a conversation you've been avoiding. This is the truth that your friends won't tell you. The lie your parents whispered to keep you comfortable, and the reality that the world is currently screaming at you through its silence. You are waiting. You are waiting for someone to notice your effort. You are waiting for a mentor to find you, for a lucky break to fall into your lap, or for the world to acknowledge that you've been struggling. Finally, you want someone to look at your scars, look at your late nights, look at your sacrifices, and say, I see you. I recognize your pain. Now here is your reward, but here is the cold, hard, unfiltered truth that you need to swallow if you ever want to escape the life you are currently living. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about the obstacles that stood in your way. Nobody cares that you had a bad childhood, a toxic ex, a failing economy, or a lack of resources. The world is not a courtroom where you can present your evidence of struggle and be granted a victory by default. The world is a marketplace, and in the marketplace, the only currency that carries any value is results. Think about the people you admire, the ones at the top of the mountain, the ones who seem to have it all, the ones whose names are spoken with reverence. Do you think they got there because they were the most misunderstood? Do you think they were rewarded for how hard they struggled? No. They were rewarded for what they produced. They were rewarded for the value they brought to the table while you were busy explaining why you couldn't get it done. They were busy getting it done while you were searching for a shoulder to cry on. They were building a foundation that could withstand any storm. This is the great divide. This is the contrast between the victim and the victor. The victim spends their energy documenting their pain, hoping that the world will feel sorry for them. The victor uses that same pain as fuel to propel themselves forward, knowing that pity is the most useless emotion in existence. Pity doesn't pay the bills. Pity doesn't build empires. Pity doesn't change your zip code or the look in your parents' eyes when they look at you. You've probably spent a lot of time telling yourself that you're almost there. You tell yourself that if you get one more break, if you just find the right strategy, if you just get a little more support, everything will change. But almost is the most dangerous word in the English language. Almost is the graveyard of potential. Almost is what people say when they are too afraid to admit that they stopped pushing when it got uncomfortable. Let's be real. You are comfortable in your struggle. You've become addicted to the narrative of being the underdog. You love the idea of the comeback story so much that you've forgotten to actually do the work required to make the comeback happen. You are in love with the dream, but you are terrified of the discipline. You want the crown, but you are avoiding the cross. You want the victory lap, but you are skipping the training camp. Contrast your life with the life you imagine for yourself. In that imagined life, you are confident. You are powerful. You are respected. Now look at your current reality. There is a gap between those two versions of you, and that gap is filled with the work you are refusing to do. That gap is filled with the hours you spend scrolling through other people's success on a screen, while your own dreams gather dust. That gap is filled with the excuses you make at 6:0 a.m. when the alarm goes off, and your bed feels too warm, and the world feels too cold. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you are voting for the version of yourself that stays stuck. Every time you seek validation instead of results, you are telling the universe that you would rather be liked than be successful. The most liberating realization you can ever have is the realization that nobody is coming to save you. There is no magic knight in shining armor. There is no secret lottery ticket. There is no hidden door that opens only for the chosen ones. You are the only person responsible for the trajectory of your life. If you are broke, it is your responsibility. If you are lonely, it is your responsibility. If you are unhappy, it is your responsibility. Now that sounds brutal. It sounds unfair. But the moment you accept that it is all on you, you gain the power to change it. If the problem is them, you are a prisoner to their whims. If the problem is the system, you are a victim of a machine you cannot control. But if the problem is you, then the solution is also you. You are the architect, the builder and the demolition crew. Imagine your life as a building. Most people spend their entire lives decorating the lobby. They make sure everything looks good on the outside. They post the right photos, they say the right things, and they pretend that the foundation is solid. But inside, the walls are crumbling. There is no structure. There is no depth. There is no substance. When the wind blows and the storm hits, the building collapses because it was built on the desire for attention rather than the desire for excellence. The 1% do the opposite. They spend years in the basement. They work in the dark. They build a foundation so deep and so strong that when they finally decide to rise, they are unshakable. They don't tell people what they are going to do. They show people what they have done. They don't ask for permission to be great. They simply become great and let the world catch up. Stop asking for a map. Stop asking for a guide. Stop asking for a sign. The sign is the fact that you are not where you want to be. The map is the work that is sitting right in front of you, waiting to be completed. The only way out is through. The only way up is to climb, and the only way to get the world to care is to become so successful, so competent, and so undeniable that they have no choice but to notice. Until then, enjoy the silence. Embrace the loneliness. Love the grind when nobody is watching. Because the work you do in the dark is what will eventually put you in the light. It is time to stop talking. It is time to stop planning. It is time to shut the world out. Put your head down and work until your results speak louder than your excuses ever could. What happens when you truly embrace this mindset? When you stop waiting for someone to care, and you start caring enough about your own journey to do whatever it takes. Everything changes. You stop looking for shortcuts. You stop searching for easy answers. You stop blaming your circumstances, your past, or other people for where you are. Instead, you start looking in the mirror. You start asking yourself the hard questions. Am I really giving my best? Am I really doing everything I can? Am I really willing to pay the price for the life I want? This is where most people decide it's too much. They want the results, but they don't want the responsibility. They want the glory, but they don't want the grind. But you're not most people. You're here because you know deep down that you're capable of more. You're here because you're tired of settling. You're here because you're ready to do what it takes, no matter how hard it gets. Let's get practical. Working harder isn't just about putting in more hours. It's about working smarter too. It's about being intentional with your time, your energy, your focus. It's about setting clear goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. It's about tracking your progress, learning from your mistakes, and constantly looking for ways to improve. It's about surrounding yourself with people who push you to be better, not people who hold you back. It's about creating habits that support your growth, not habits that sabotage it. Think about your daily routine. Are you using your time wisely? Are you prioritizing the things that matter most? Are you eliminating distractions? Or are you letting them control you? The truth is, success isn't built in a day. It's built in the small decisions you make every single day. It's built in the moments when you choose to keep going, even when it would be easier to quit. It's built into the discipline to do what needs to be done, even when nobody is watching. And let's be honest, there will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be moments when you question whether it's all worth it. But those moments are the ones that define you. Those moments are the ones that separate the people who talk about success from the people who actually achieve it. When you hit a wall, you have two choices. You can turn around and walk away, or you can find a way to climb over it, go around it, or break right through it. Remember, nobody cares how many times you fail. Nobody cares how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you get back up. What matters is your willingness to keep fighting, to keep striving, to keep believing in yourself even when nobody else does. That's what working harder really means. It means refusing to let failure define you. It means using every setback as a setup for a comeback. It means turning your pain into power, your struggle into strength, your obstacles into opportunities. Let's talk about passion. Passion is important, but it's not enough. Passion will get you started, but discipline will keep you going. Motivation will get you out of bed, but habits will keep you moving forward. Inspiration will light the fire, but consistency will keep it burning. If you want to achieve something great, you have to be willing to do the work, day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. You have to be willing to show up for yourself, even when nobody else does. And here's the beautiful part: when you work harder, when you push yourself beyond what you thought was possible, you inspire others to do the same. You become a living example of what's possible. When you refuse to settle, when you refuse to give up, when you refuse to let the opinions or indifference of others dictate your destiny, you show people that greatness isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the work. But don't get it twisted. This journey is not about proving anyone wrong. It's not about seeking revenge on the people who doubted you or trying to make others jealous of your success. It's about proving yourself right. It's about living up to your own potential. It's about becoming the person you know you're capable of being. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have to answer to is yourself. So, what's stopping you? Is it fear? Is it doubt telling you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough? Silence that voice. Replace it with action. Replace it with effort. Replace it with the relentless pursuit of your goals. Because the truth is, you are enough. You have everything you need within you to succeed. You just have to be willing to do the work. Nobody cares, work harder. Let that be your mantra. Let that be the fuel that drives you. Let that be the reminder that you don't need anyone's permission to chase your dreams. You don't need anyone's approval to become the best version of yourself. You don't need anyone to care, because you care enough for both of you. Every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a chance to get better, to grow, to move closer to your goals. Don't waste it waiting for someone to notice. Don't waste it hoping for someone to save you. Instead, make yourself stronger. Make yourself better. Make yourself unstoppable. The world may not care about your struggle, but it will notice your success. The world may not see the hours you put in, the sacrifices you make, the battles you fight in silence, but one day, your results will speak for themselves. One day, your hard work will pay off. One day, you'll look back and realize that every moment of doubt, every moment of pain, every moment when you felt like nobody cared was worth it. Because it made you who you are. It made you resilient. It made you relentless. It made you unstoppable. So, get up. Get moving. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the work you're willing to put in. Nobody cares. Work harder. And when you do, you'll discover that you never needed anyone else to care in the first place. You just needed to believe in yourself enough to keep going, no matter what.